Hello and welcome again. Before talking about the nested loop, let me tell you that we were working with the list. Okay, list, for example, this is 1, 2, 3. This is one dimension. Okay, this is what we call one dimension list. So for one dimension, we need how many loops? One loop. You remember that we have a list L1, for example. L1 is equal to 1 to 3, and we were using for I in L1, I in L1 colon, and you're using the print statement, print I. So for this one dimension, we need just one for loop. Okay. Now, if we have like two dimensions means we can have we can have okay, this table has rows and columns. Okay, so if you have rows and columns like this one, this is what we call two dimension. Before this 1, 2, 3, this is just one dimension, it is a row. Or if you want to write like that, 1, 2, 3, or this is a column. This is one. Okay, so either it is a row or it is a column. You can think as you like. So if it is a row, I'll take it as a row. If it is a row, it is just one dimension. If it is row and column, it is just two dimensions. For two dimension, we need two loops. For one for the row, one for the column. Okay. Now, if we have three dimensions mean that we are having rows and column, and then the third dimension is that we are having another sheet. So in this case, what we're going to say, we have a row and a column and a sheet. Okay, or you can say we are having you can reverse it. Okay, we are having a sheet, row and column. So basically three values. If we have three values, we are talking about three dimensions. If you have two, like row and column, you're talking about two dimensions. And if you have one row, we are talking about one dimension. So keep in mind, one dimension needs one loop. Two dimensions needs two loops, two for loops. And three dimensions need three for loops. So in this case, one loop for S, that is sheet, another loop for row, another loop for the columns, like that. So that is why we are saying that for three dimension, we need three loops. Now, we already talked about one dimension, okay? We were having like one list or one dictionary or one tuple. Those are all one dimension, and we were using one loop. And we can treat them like a row. Now, in this part, we are having like 2D, two dimension list, like a table or a grid. Okay. So if you see, this is a list within a list. So this is a one outer list. Okay. This is one outer list. And in that, we have another list, another list, another list. So this is like a row. Okay. If I treat like that, this is like a row. And this part is like a column. Okay, so this is zero row, this is one row, this is second row, like zero row, one row, second row, zero column, first column, second column. So same is here, zero column, first column, second column. So this looked like a table or a grid. Okay, so if you see here, now in the nested loop means one loop inside another loop. So this is one loop inside another loop. So this loop is inside another loop. And this is what we call rows, and this is what we call columns. Now, the outer loop will run first. So this loop, of course, this comes before, so it will run first. So it will take the value. It will take the value 0, yani R will be 0. So for this 0 value, this loop will run from 0 to 2 times, 0 to 3 times, 0, 1, and 2 times. So it will run 3 times for R is 0. Okay. So each time the loop runs, outer loop runs, the inner loop will run completely. So each time the loop gets the value, like R is 0, so it will run completely 3 times. Now, if you see, R is 0, okay? R is 0. When it comes inside, the C is also first time, C is also 0, okay? If you look at this value, the A, I'm saying A of RC, that is 0 and 0. Can you tell me which is the A of 0, 0? Oh, this is the 0 row and 0 column. So we are talking about 1. So it is printing 1. It will print 1. Now it will go back again. Now the C value will be 1 because it will complete the loop first. Inner loop will be completed. So C is 1. Okay, C is changed to 1, but R is still 0. Huh? So it is printing here, it is printing A of, this is 0, this is R, this is column. And this is 1 now, change. So 0, 1. What is the way 0, 1? 0 and 1 is this 2 value. So it will print 2. Then it comes back again after printing. It is C becomes 2, C becomes 2, and the value of A is 0 and 2. So the 0 and 2 is star. It will print star. Now, after it is 2, it will come back here. Oh, it is out of range. It will break the loop. It will go back to 4 again, the outer loop. Now the value will be changed to 1. So now the 1 will be here, and this 0 is clear. Okay. Now the value of R is 1. Now again, for 1, when the value is 1, for example, now the R value is 1. So where I can write, okay, let me write it here. Okay, so R is 1. So A of R is 1. So when it comes inside, C becomes 0 again. The C will start from 0. So 1, 0. So the row is 1 and there is 0. So we are getting the value 4. It will loop again. The C will be 1. Okay. A of 1 is still there and C will be changed. This is row and column. And now, what is that? 1, 1. 1, 1 is now star. So that is how we are reading the value. It will go back again. It will be 1 and then it will be 2. It will be like 6, 2, 1 and 2. And now the loop is finished. It will go back again. We get the value of A is now, value is 2. Now row is 2. And now the row is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. Huh? So this value is gone. The value is gone and now the value is 2. So the 2, when it comes inside, C will start from 0 again. Huh? C is 0. So 2, 0 is Najma. It will print star. Then it will go back again, complete the loop. R is 2, C is 1, and 2, 1 is 8. It will print 8, and then it is 2 and 2, and it will be printing 9. So break the loop. Oh, the value is 2. So 0 is finished, 1 is finished, 2 is finished, khalas, it is out of range. It will break the loop. It will go back to the print statement and it will print empty line. So that is how it will work. So this is why, since we are having rows and column, that is why we say 2 dimension, and 2 dimensions needs 2 loops. So if you see here, if I can try this code on the screen. So I have A is equal to, I can do like that, and I can say, okay, this is 1, comma 2, comma, you can say 3, no problem, comma, and then I have another row that is 4, 5, and I can say 6, and another one is 7, 8, and 9. So we have some unique values. Now, I want to use a for loop, then I say row. So this will be my first row, row in range 0 to 3. I know we have 0, 1, and 2. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So that will be fine. And colon. And now inside another loop that is for the columns in range 0 to 3. And then I have to close it. And now I just want to display, okay? I just want to display. So print, what value I want to print? The location of A, that could be row, and that could be column. Just. I want to display in a in a in a one line, so I can add this part n is equal to, so it will print like. And then when the loop is finished, when one row is finished, so I want to make a print blank line. So it should go to the next line, and then when it is done, that's it. So let's try this program. Okay, did you see that? So it printed the 3 values because it will loop this one, it will loop for 3 times. So it will print 1, 2, 3, and then it will go for the space, and then once the loop is finished, then it will go for the next line and then print 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. Imagine if you don't do like that, then it will print a line, a number, and then it will go to the next line. Okay, so if you try this one, and you see here, it printed 1, 2, 3. It printed 1, 2, 3 on every next line, and then I have an extra blank line here, blank line. Then it go for the next row, that is 4, 5, 6, and then a blank line, then 7, 8, 9, like a blank line. Okay, so that is how it is working with the 2 dimensions. Now, oh, this is a practice problem by yourself. Now you have to make sure this is your matrix. Now what you have to do is you have to write a program. Okay, um, you have to write a program where you have uh, a list. Okay, so what you can do is you have a list of item. You have a list A. Okay, you have a list A, and that is all. You can say 9, 9, 9. Okay, comma 9, 9, 9, and then 9, 9, 9. This is the initial value you have in your list. Now you have to make a loop. Okay, you have to make a loop like this one, because it's 2 dimension, so you need a 2 for loop. Now you have to make sure, you have to make sure on this location, you change the value to 0. Okay? For the next location, you have to use, you have to make it 1. For the third location, you have to make it 1. Again, here, 1, and then 0, and then 1. Now, how you can do that? That is up to you. What I can tell you is you need 2 loops. Okay, 2 loops, 1 if statements and 1 assignment statement. Assignment statement to change the value from 9 to 0, 9 to 1. You can change the value of 9 to these values. So keep in mind, you need 2 loops, any nested loops, 1 if statement, and 1 assignment statement. So do by yourself and let me know how was the challenge. Now, if we go for the, okay, again, similar problem, okay, but little bit different. Now, when you start the program, keep in mind you have a matrix A, sorry, you have a matrix A. That matrix is again with the 999 value, okay, comma, 999 value. Now you have to replace these 9 values with this one. This time 0 is on this diagonal, okay? In the previous example, the diagonal was on this side. You see that? The diagonal was like this. But in this example, in this exercise, the diagonal is on this side. Okay? So keep in mind this part. So starting with the 9, okay? Starting with 9, always keep in mind that you have a 9, 9, 9, 1, 9, 9, 9, and 9, 9, 9. So you have to update these values with these values. Again, you need 2 loops because this is a nested loop, okay? You need 1 if statement and 1 assignment statement. You already have 2 loops. You need 1 if statement and 1 assignment statement. Huh? So do by yourself and let me know in your comments how did you like this exercise or activity. Okay, this exercise will print the histogram. For example, if you enter like 3 numbers here, okay, if you enter the number 3 at this point, it will come inside, it will loop for 3 times. It will loop for how many times? 3 times. So it will print star, star, star 3 times. If you enter 5, it will come inside. 5 is bigger than 0, yes. It will print this line, and then it will loop for 5 times, and it will print star 5 times. Okay, and then it will say goodbye. If you enter 2, it will come inside. 2 is bigger than 0, yes. It will write this graphical representation, and then it will say, it will loop for 2 times, okay, 0 and 1, and then it will print 2 stars, and then it will say goodbye. So you can try this program by yourself. And maybe I can just show you here as well. So let me clear the screen, and then I have to, so I can just copy paste to make my life easy. So let's save it and run the program. So it will ask me how many stars you want to print. So I say 4. And did you see that graphical representation? It printed 4. And now I say 3, it printed 3 times. If I say 5, it printed 5 times. And if I say quit, a negative number, -1, and it stopped, goodbye. So that's it. Let's see what the next slide. Okay, still we have self-practice problem. Guys, you can practice by yourself. Okay, this is a self-practice problem. Analyze the following nested loop and determine how many times the inner statement will run. Huh? So this is your task. So you can do by yourself. This will go from, you should know that how many time, okay? How many time it will go? Yeah. So, and then how many time this will loop? So for every loop, for every value that you will get from here, it will loop and then it will go back again, loop, go back again, loop. So that is what you have to find. So you have to predict the total number of time the print statement will be executed. So interesting, huh? So you can go for the next slide. Okay, this is like interesting part. I will discuss with you in detail. We have an ORD function, okay? You remember I told you that a small a and capital A uh, has different values. Small a is bigger than, so if I say small a is bigger than capital A, okay, the result is true. So how we will come to know that this really A is bigger than, small a is bigger than capital A. So we have a function ORD. This ORD function will tell you the value of the number. So small a has a value 97. This 97 is a number. Huh? So how about the capital A then? Oh, capital A is 65, you see? So for sure, 97 is bigger than 65. So that is why so ORD function will give you uh, the number value. So it convert the character to its ASCII number value. So ASCII number is 65 for the capital A. So A become 97 and capital A become 65. Okay, we do have character function. This is ORD. So if I say I want to know the character of 65, it will print A. I don't know about character of 49, okay? So 49 character is 1. Okay. And how about 48 is 0. And 55, sorry, 55 is 7. You see that? So we can have, if we know the character, we can get the number of that character. So there you go. Now this program is having, so we are having a character, huh? So C1 is A, small a, and I'm saying, hey, if C1, which is small a, is it less than B? Oh, for sure, because if you go for the ORD function for the B, that is 98, and for A is 97. So for sure, 97 is less than 98 because B is 98. So I'm saying, okay, so then C2 is equal to A. If it is true, then C2 is equal to A. And C2, that is A, is less than C for sure. then we have to print these values. Huh? So you have to find the output. Um, do it by yourself. So let's see. I can get you some idea from here maybe. So what it will print? C1 is A. Okay, so it will print A, and C2 is also A at the moment. Okay, so it will print AA. And now we are doing a little bit different things. So I say ORD of C2. What is ORD of C2? This is A. ORD of C2 is A. C2 is A. Huh? I say plus 1. Oh, A is 97. 97 plus 1 is 98. Okay. And the character 98 will convert is actually B, and the B will go to C2. Now the value of C2 is changed. Okay. And it will go back again. Is C2, that is now B, is less than C? Of course, it is less than B. Then what should we do? Okay, print it. Print what? C1. What is C1? Oh, C1 is still A because we didn't change. A, and then C2. C2 is B, we change the value here. So the next value print is AB. And then come down, and we are changing the value of C2. C2 is B plus 1. So this becomes character 98 plus 1 is 99. 98 plus 1 is 99, and that is C. So C will go back to C2. So that is how you can go through step by step and find the output of this program. Okay, this is your task. So I told you the first time it will print AA, and the next time, and the next time. So you will continue this this exercise. Okay, now this is another interesting problem. Okay, so in this problem, what's happening is uh, actually you have a program. This is already there. Write a program. What I'm saying is write a Python program is already written here. Okay, what you need to do is you need to find the output of this program. What will be the output of this program? Whereas I1 is 1 and I1 is less than 19. So we are just looping and we are having some values. So if you're able to find the output, this kind of question will come in the exam, by the way. So, so this will be good for your practice and sharpen your memory. That's it for now. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.